While I was preparing to meet you and doing a little research on the internet, I discovered that you are a master naturalist, among many other things. What is a master naturalist, and how does one become one?
The Master Naturalist Program is a very, very exciting teaching course that's tied in with Clemson University. It's administered by the Low Country Institute here in the Beaufort area. And what makes this is unique, it's one of 4 or 5 chapters around the state that basically takes students, and right now, for example, we're probably up to 400 graduates. And the concept is to develop individuals who can be stewards of our natural resources. So that is the real primary mission, and it's a 12-week course, 12 Mondays, and it's very extensive as you visit all kinds of habitats. It's a life-changing event to go through one of these programs. But the end game is to build folks that care about the stewardship, and part of that program is the requirement where you have to give back. You've got X number of volunteer hours that you need to contribute to stay current with it, and it's a really active program, and that's how the whole Fort Fremont program started, because it was one of the early programs. And what we were able to do was to put a 5-person team, and we adopted this site. And it was part of the purchase by a referendum funds for the Rural and Critical Lands program from Beaufort. And so we adopted the fort. We worked for years. We're all very, very thrilled with where things are going.
Now, do you have to live on Fripp Island to become a master naturalist?
Oh, my goodness, no. As a matter of fact, when we first started, I was one of the first. Now there are a great many numbers of people. It's a long trip over there, and so people from Hilton Head, from all over Beaufort County, attend this.
So it's open to the public if the public's so inclined.
That's correct.
How, if I may, can even an elder hiker type person like me that isn't quite so mobile participate, or do you have to be very physically fit?
There are a good many people that are seniors like me that take that course. The way it's designed, most of your work is in the field in terms of walking. You have the best experts at each of these different habitats, and they spend time walking around, but it's not extensive walking, but they introduce you to swamps, they introduce you to wetlands, they introduce you to marshes. You go on and on and on about this. It's a wonderful, wonderful program that is in South Carolina.
Is it terribly expensive?
Well, it is. The costs are in the range of $650.
Oh, so it isn't hugely expensive.
No, and for that, you will have a library. Most of that comes back in books, and what the goal is for people that have taken this. They're not going to remember everything because you're getting it really quick. But what they teach you to do is look in the book, and this is what you're going to find, and not to be afraid of analyzing it. So that's part of the magic of the course.
Clemson University does a great job of this type of program.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, Mr. Richards, thank you for your time and your contribution today to the Carolina Considered Project.
Well, thank you very much for taking the time to talk about it. It's one of my great loves.